Well, it is Caimito season. It's a little bit late for Caimito season for us. A lot of times we have a lot of fruit in February, but here we are at the end of March and we're just starting to get the bulk of the crop. Unfortunately, the crop isn't that big because we trimmed this tree back a lot last season, at the end of last season. But this tree has actually been in the ground for longer than most trees that we've planted. It's one of the first trees that we planted after we cut down some huge sort of junk trees here. Had to cover up stumps with a bunch of sand and such, and then we planted around it. And this tree I actually got from a longtime fruit enthusiast, Bob Sawyer, and it's a Haitian star Caimito. And unfortunately, Bob created his trees by air layering, which you can do, but the downside is it's not a happy thing for Florida hurricanes. This tree has been toppled at least twice, so that's why it has extra dirt around the base of it. But it's been a reliable producer. It's just that we never get enough fruit for the customers who like this fruit. If you've grown up with star apple or Caimito, it just has a special place in your heart. And so the future plans for this is that we have two other varieties that we will be planting in the back of the grove. Now, the problem, of course, that we've run into with this in the front of the grove is that, of course, when you're on top of a hill, it's drier than every other place because water flows downhill. And so it hasn't gotten the amount of water that it would like. So some years, like this year, the fruit are smaller than they could be. So that's one issue with this, and then also the wind is stronger at the top of the hill. So the next two Caimito trees that we are planting will be down the hill, probably the lowest part in the grove. So they should get a lot of water, and hopefully the plants will grow quickly and produce some nice big fruit of two different varieties. So we will, in a few years, have at least 3 varieties of Caimito.